Wow, this must be what the deleted scenes in Get Out look like.
Yeah.
Yo.
Whoa.
Jesse Ashear, big fan.
AI, nice to meet you.
Nikyle, we never met, but I was over at Nike when you signed.
Yeah, I definitely feel like I would have remembered you.
It's okay. Come on, let's sit. I hope you guys don't mind, but I took the liberty of ordering ahead. Food will be here shortly.
I take it you aren't a fan of big crowds?
Actually, Michael rented out this place for us. Just a small indication of how much he wants you and how he treats his family. Because that's what Jordan Brand represents, his family. You know, Michael handpicks each one of his guys. Let me ask you something. What's the one trait that Russ, CP, Kawhi, Maya Moore all share?
They dogs.
Exactly. They're killers. Just like Michael. All he ever cared about was winning. That's his true legacy. Not the MVPs or the dunks. He will be remembered as the world's greatest competitor.
Shoot, Steve Kerr got the black eye to prove it.
Yeah, and who was the first person hugging him when he beat the Sonics?
Kerr, yeah.
You see, it's like that. Look, I know picking a sneaker brand, it's all about identity. I rewatched your college announcement this week. You said you wanted a school that would put you on a stage. But what happened? You and the coach butt heads, and instead of showcasing your talent, you end up with the Scarlet A, attitude. And that is GM poison. I mean, no wonder you didn't get drafted. But you persevered, and you are back on that stage. We both know every decision you have made since you were 16 has been a business decision. That's just the game. Switching high schools, AAU team, leaving college, China, G League. You have 1,000 people in your ear, and every single one of them has an opinion. The key? Just don't overthink it. Trust your heart, not those voices. You want to know what Michael and I see? We see a kid who has moved past petty. Other players, they go home, they sit around, they throw shade on Twitter. Others spend every off hour flossing at the club. There's nothing wrong with that. But that's not us. And if you put winning above all else, well, then you're Jordan.
Hey, man, what's up? Looking for something new?
Maybe. We'll see.
All right, if you need anything, let me know.
Nothing for me today, man. Thanks.
No problem. See you next time.
Welcome to Foot Locker. Let me know how I can help you.
Thanks, man.
Those look awesome. Great choice. Good choice. Good choice. Excellent pick. Those look really good. You gonna wear those out? Those look awesome. Great choice. Good choice. Good choice.
Found what I wanted. I'm good with these.
All right, man.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Good evening, sports fans. This is 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny Smith. In this game, we'll see the Indiana Pacers against the Hornets in Charlotte. And for Charlotte, they split the season series against these guys.
From Charlotte, North Carolina,
The home of the Hornets. We're broadcasting live from the Spectrum Center. Welcome to 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge joins us from the sideline. The Hornets hoping for a happy ending to close out their homestand before hitting the road. They've come out very strong. Their early season play has been excellent.
And I think for Charlotte, here's a team that some people doubted coming into the season. Obviously heard all the chatter, banded together, and now they've strung together some great wins.
And you know what? They've been on fire to start the year, so they deserve a lot of credit. We'll see if they can continue to rack up the wins going forward.
And as things get ready to roll, let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's on the sideline. David?
Well, guys, we know it's been a journey to the NBA for AI. Now, he says he owes a lot to the players and the coaches from the Mad Ants, and one player in particular, Paul Tatum, the former forward from the Bulls and Heat, showed AI what it meant to be a pro, how to have the right approach. AI said he feels he owes Tatum more than anybody else. Guys?
Great reporting as always, David. AI really credits Tatum for his development.
Yeah, and, I remember Tatum when he was in the league, a very smart player, and it's nice to see he is guiding others finding their way in the league.
And for teams not enjoying a quick start to the season, Clark, how long until they start to push the panic button and making some big moves?
Kevin, I don't think you ever can push the panic button. I think you have to have a sense of what direction you're going, be realistic about who you are and what you have. And that's where good leadership comes in, not just with the team itself, from the coaches to the players, but in your front office too. I mean, you've got to have some flexibility to adjust to the length of the season and challenges of it, and yet still stay on course with your overall plan.
Here's the starting group for the Indiana Pacers. Filling out the wings, it's Oladipo and Bogdanovic. Sabonis and Turner inside. And it's Collison in at the point guard. Here's Walker. Outside, Kid Gilchrist. Williams sets a screen for Kid Gilchrist. AI in the post. Turner covering. And that one's good. AI. Well, with the way his dunk went viral when AI was playing in China, you knew that he could draw a fan base. Now he's becoming one of the more popular players in the league.
AI has one of those personalities that just draws you in. Also, from what I've heard, he is very good at making time for the fans. So it's easy to see the rise in his popularity.
And here's Walker. After Bojan Bogdanovic getting his shot to go from deep. AI with the bucket.
Yeah, good awareness there. He sees an opening and doesn't hesitate.
Boy, it's a thing of beauty watching him attack the defense like that. I mean, they wanted no part of him on that layup.
Now here's Collison. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. 2 points, that one goes.
Yeah, he's proven to be more than just a jump shooter now. Oladipo also has the touch needed to score inside.
It's Kid Gilchrist on the wing. Williams passes to AI. From 11 feet away, back to Williams. There's Walker with the three, nailed from three-point land. Walker's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Collison kicks to Oladipo. Back to Collison. There's the lob to Oladipo. He can't hit that time.
Highlight reel play all the way, just can't connect.
I thought the pass looked good and just came up a skosh short, but I like the initiative and the intention.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by, AI passes to Kid Gilchrist, and he banks in the layup.
Lights out here, right out of the gate. Perfect 4-4 from the floor.
Collison kicks to Turner, and the shot goes down.
At 6'11" and 255 pounds, Turner is a load. Very hard trying to guard him inside.
Picked by Williams. Lamb passes to Williams. Back to Kid Gilchrist. Pass to AI. And the foul called on Bojan Bogdanovic. That's foul number 2 for him.
Already his second foul. He's in danger of getting into serious foul trouble early in this game.
The Pacers making a switch here. Evans is checked in. Now, here's AI. Coming off a stellar performance against Boston. Just 2 to shoot. Turner with the steal. And there's the foul. It'll go on AI. That is his first foul of the game. For Indiana, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Turner with the screen. Here's Evans.
Kid Gilchrist is a rugged, determined defensive player and takes pride in manning up on the guy he's guarding.
And Lamb kicks to AI. Shoots from 14. Rebounded by Collison.
Well, you know what? All good things must come to an end, and they finally miss after making their first 4. Tell you what, as a former Pacer myself, the fans have to love this young core they put together. Oladipo and Sabonis via trade, Turner through the draft. That's a very strong core to build with.
Now here's Kid Gilchrist. AI in the post. He's against Turner. A nice shot by AI. A lot of give and take between these sides early.
Yeah, and both teams look like they came to play. We should have a good one.
Evans dishes to Oladipo. Turner with the screen. And Oladipo kicks to Evans. Outside Turner. 5 on the clock. Sabonis sets the pick for Oladipo. Great look, but off the mark.
Man, right play, wrong result on that one. Generally, you knock those down.
Not much else you can do there. I mean, that's what you want. Too bad they weren't able to finish it off.
Here's the teardrop. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Their last game, a win against Boston, looking to carry it into this one.
And I love the fact that they did such a good job of really reacting to what the defense was giving them.
Nothing was forced. Smart basketball was played, and they took advantage of any weakness they saw. I don't think they have anybody to blame but themselves there. I mean, that's just inexcusable to let a guy get this deep inside.
Walker against Collison. And Oladipo kicks to Collison. Indiana needs to get a shot off. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
He's lost it in this quarter, no doubt about it. Nothing seems to be going for him.
Pass to AI. Fader on the way. He doesn't hit that one. So Indiana will take it the other way. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
Yeah, unfortunately for them, I thought the opponent's defense just never showed up.
Yeah, you know what? The waters were calm for most of the game. I mean, little resistance. Felt like they could get any look they wanted at any time.
Now, here's Oladipo. After the miss from AI. And it goes down 2 points.
Sheer muscle that time from the clever guard, Victor Oladipo. I like how he takes the punishment and just fights through it.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hornets. Clark, you were drafted 8th overall by the Indiana Pacers. Do you have any indication that you were going to be their pick in particular, that you were going to go in that slot? Was there any kind of inkling at all?
No, I only visited with teams drafting 4 through 7. Talked to the Chicago Bulls, the Dallas Mavericks, and I read some of the reports about where I was projected. But you know what? Once you get past the first or second, sometimes the top 3 picks in a draft, you really don't know who's going where after that. So I was fortunate. I landed in a good spot.
Right.
And Indianapolis was a good place for me and Rosie to be as I started my NBA career.
It sure was.
Kevin, he's been flat out phenomenal, superb, scintillating this quarter. He's carving them up, knocking down everything.
Young, a screen on Batum. Here's McDermott, and he connects on the jumper. The screen did the trick. McDermott's got his first basket.
You know, once he gets the screen, he knows how to use it. McDermott just needs a little room, and it's off and in.
Screen by Parker. Here's AI. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. AI's got 12 points in the game. Pacers trail by 3. Evans outside. The pass to McDermott. Picked by O'Quinn. It's deflected. And here is Monk. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Pass to Zeller. Parker outside. Monk kicks to AI. Nice pass in here by Charlotte. Charlotte needs to get a shot. And the dunk by Zeller.
Go ahead and just hammer it home, why don't you?
He might not be the athlete that some of the other big men are in this league, but my goodness, he still knows how to finish.
Well, he doesn't count on elevation or hang time, that's for sure, but he can still get it in the basket.
Young's shot is off.
And mark that one down right there. It's going to be a long time until we see him miss another one like that.
Back to AI. He kicks it to Monk. Back to AI. On the wing, Batum. Passes to AI. Low block shot. Joseph with the rebound. Pacers trailed by 5. To the left wing. A minute 50 left in the first quarter. Here's Evans. Count that one. Evans has got his second bucket.
Yeah, Joseph adept at finding his open teammates, and that's exactly what you want from your point guard.
Charlotte calls timeout. And Corey Joseph quietly changing his game, Clark, the past few seasons to better his efficiency.
I agree with you there. I mean, he's done a nice...
Pacers have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts.
And really, they haven't been able to differentiate themselves from the free throw line on the season at about 76%.
You know, their percentages dropped off just a little bit compared to last year, guys, but it's not a huge drop-off, so no major concern. That's a great job getting to the line here. You know, he didn't have a single attempt in that first quarter because I thought he was tentative. Much more aggressive here in the second.
They've got AI. Jeremy Lamb out there with Kemba Walker. Then it's Marvin Williams. And it's Kid Gilchrist in at the 3 slot. So that's the Hornets 5. AI in the post. Turner covering. And that one's good. AI. Pacers leading by 4. Oladipo with a screen on Walker. Here's Collison. It's rebounded by Charlotte. AI's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Williams with the ball. Picked up by Turner. AI in the post. Sabonis is there.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Turner with the screen. Collison kicks to Turner. Sabonis sets the pick for Oladipo. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
He's such a smart player. Not only is he athletically supreme, but smart as well. Oladipo, excellent at using the pick and roll to his advantage.
Pass to Lamb. AI in the post. Turner covering. A nice shot by AI.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Collison against Walker. Collison kicks to Bogdanovich. The pass to Turner. That's basket number 2 with his 3rd shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
Confident in the paint, Turner knows he can cash in from this area.
Pass to Lamb. AI in the post. He's against Turner. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
Clark, when you're evaluating young players, and you see a lot of them at the college ranks and certainly in the early years in the NBA, aside from their talents between the lines, which qualities tell you this kid has a chance to be special?
A couple of things. Humility, understanding their ability, but also recognizing they've still got work to do. That's one of the great qualities anybody can have. Work ethic, self-starting, and then you try to see if, in fact, they've worked through some challenges. How have they handled adversity? I mean, when you look at those things and couple them with talent, now you've got somebody that you feel like can be special.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket?
passes to Williams, and he banks in the layup. Williams has got his first points of the game.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
And it's Oladipo that time on the assist by Collison.
He got off to a slow start. It took him a little while to get into the flow of this game, but he's turned it on here in the second.
And Kid Gilchrist kicks to Williams. There's a screen by Williams. The Hornets have made 2 of their previous 3 free throws in today's game.
And 75% on the season as a unit from the free throw line.
You know, I know that's an aspect they've been trying to address as a team. I mean, they've got to get those free throw numbers up and improve.
And the Charlotte Hornets last season was a roller coaster ride, even at the coaching spot.
Yeah, Steve Clifford, Kevin, had to take a medical leave of absence, and Steven Silas filled in, did the best he could, but the team failed to establish any real continuity. Hard. It's like having players injured all the time when you have that kind of disruption. I think that was a big part of their struggles.
And they are very comfortable running their offense through Walker. And you can see why. Drops a sick dime right there. That pass was right on the money.
Turner dishes to Oladipo. Outside Turner. Wide open look. And there are the Pacers with another bucket.
Man, love how Turner reads the defense, sensing and seeing separation as the pass is coming his way. Man, calmly pulling up for the shot. Nice.
AI outside. Kid Gilchrist, the pass to AI. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. AI's got 24.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here.
Sabonis' screen on Kid Gilchrist. And stolen by Williams. Unloads from 13. And Charlotte again with the bucket.
Williams does a nice job getting those feet up and down, excels at running the floor and scoring in transition.
Collison kicks to Sabonis. Looking for Oladipo. He gets it there. The feed to Turner. Off target at the rim.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him. And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
So the Pacers call timeout, their first of the game.
And Marvin Williams, back in the day, drafted 2nd overall, was a big, polished prospect, excellent athleticism, but really has always left folks wanting a little more from him.
So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Zeller, he's checked in for Williams. Batum comes in for Michael Kidd-Gilchrist. Monk's checked in for Jeremy Lamb. And Parker's subbed in for Walker. Evans outside. Young sets a screen for Evans. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
You got to appreciate the skill set of Evans. I mean, Tyreek Evans can play a few different spots for you. He's got nice hands.
And so it's Charlotte heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. We've got more NBA. Second half just about to get going here. Really an incredible game from AI.
And I'll tell you, his work on the blocks in that first half, really impressive.
Yeah, he squatted on that paint area and owned it, perfectly using his size and that soft touch inside. That's a heck of a combination. Strength, size, and soft touch. Nice.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. On the court for Indiana, Sabonis and Turner inside. Collison and Oladipo are the guard set. And it's Bogdanovich in at the small forward position. They get a hand on it. And Turner kicks to Oladipo. Screen by Sabonis. Clock at 6. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Lamb. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Taking a look at Boston. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
Check it out, Charlotte, man. They're kind of in a little bit of a holding pattern early on, trying to find answers to a few questions, but overall playing a solid brand of basketball.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
At 6'11" and 243 pounds, Turner is physically imposing. He's a big man, though, with a delicate shooting touch from outside.
He hits the second from the line. And when you see Miles Turner play on the offensive side of the ball, the amount of skill he has at his age is just amazing.
Yeah, already a great pick and pop player. You know, not going to be much of a banger down low, but has enough touch outside where he won't need to be. But while he's still a work in progress offensively, I think he's shown that he has a very high ceiling in terms of his skill set.
From the arc, good, and the assist goes to Collison. Collison's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Really like it when Turner squares up from outside because he's got a sweet stroke, and because of his size, hard for defenders to get to the shot, and it also stretches the floor, which is good for his team.
Here's AI from down in the low post. It goes. AI's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And I think they're winning because of him. I mean, he's hitting a lot of his shots right now.
Oladipo outside. Excellent D there from Williams. Hornets leading by 7. He's looking for Kid Gilchrist and finds him. Kicks to AI. And the foul called on Bojan Bogdanovic. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
That's his 4th foul. I'm sure he recognizes the situation because number 5 would put him in a rough, tough spot.
AI left side. Kid Gilchrist, the pass to AI. And there's the foul, and Karen Collison picks it up. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. AI with it. He's against Turner. Here's AI, and the layup's good off the glass. AI's got 30.
Great basketball from him, Kevin. A commanding performance, helping add to the lead this quarter.
Collison kicks to Turner. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Oladipo, the pass to Bogdanovic. 6 on the shot clock. Screen by Sabonis. Bogdanovic, no luck.
They're in a hurry. I think, Kevin, they're rushing things a little bit to begin the half. Nothing pretty about this 1-for-4 start.
That pushes it to double digits. And now a 12-point Charlotte lead.
Oh, wow. 4 or 5 to start the half. Coming out on fire.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. And Clark, you played your entire career with the Pacers. What was your favorite memory during that time?
Well, certainly realizing the dream of being an NBA player, Kevin. I was the 8th pick overall. It was close to where I played in college at Ohio State. And then being able to perform at a high level to be a unanimous all-rookie team selection. That was a pretty good highlight for me starting my career.
Frank Kaminsky, he's checked in for Williams. Sabonis with the ball. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
Turner is very comfortable letting it go from there. A dependable scorer from the mid-range.
On the wing, Lamb. AI in the post. Turner covering. Basket good. AI's got the lead up to 12 now for the Hornets.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Kid Gilchrist with the steal. Passes to Walker. Over Collison. He shoots again. And the layup by AI. AI's got 34.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Collison kicks to Turner. Turner with the screen. Back to Oladipo. 6 to shoot. He gets stolen by Lamb. Here's AI. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking coming up for the Charlotte Hornets. On Friday, they'll go up against Russell Westbrook and the Oklahoma City Thunder. And then on Sunday, they'll continue the road trip heading out to Atlanta to take on the Hawks.
And that game against the Hawks, I think it's going to be an interesting challenge. Even though they expect to come out on top, this could probably be a pick'em game, depending on how they play.
Nicholas Batum, he's checked in for Charlotte. Indiana also making some changes. Thaddeus Young, he's checked in for Sabonis. Evans comes in for Bogdanovich. And it's Joseph in for Darren Collison. Oladipo, yes indeed it is good. He's now 8 for 14.
Just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
And the foul on Victor Oladipo. That's foul number 2 for him.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the strike.
Charlotte making a switch here. Parker's checked in. Indiana also making some changes. Kyle O'Quinn, he's checked in for Miles Turner. And McDermott subbed in for Oladipo.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Pick by O'Quinn. And Young kicks to Evans. Shoots over Batum. Second chance effort. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. Let's use this break in the action to show you the teams that in the last 10 games have been the NBA's best fast break teams. In second, the Hornets.
I mean, no doubt for me that they've hit their stride the last few weeks. I mean, they are punishing the defenses with that up-tempo style.
And the Charlotte Hornets wanted to become more efficient shooting the 3-ball last year, and they certainly did.
Well, part of the efficiency was because they took fewer threes and better quality threes as well. Also, some of their younger guys are just becoming more consistent shooters from that range.
Screen by Young. Off the pick. Shot by Joseph. No good.
And you know what? You can't get a better screen. Frees him up beautifully, but he just fails to capitalize.
Clearly a frustrating missed opportunity there. Perfect screen, got him the space he needed, but he bricked it.
Here's O'Quinn, and the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
So close to getting it.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
Really good to see Turner find the open man, proving once again he's a team-first guy.
Kaminsky out there with Michael Kidd-Gilchrist. And there's Kemba Walker. There's Jeremy Lamb. And it's AI in at the 5 spot. So that's the group out there for Charlotte. It's rebounded by Indiana. Sabonis has got 4 rebounds in this game. And there's the foul. It'll go on AI. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. Sabonis' screen on Walker. Collison kicks to Bogdanovich. He's looking for Sabonis and finds him. Over Walker. And good. He got the English that time as it falls.
Yeah, I like Sabonis' game inside because he's confident and skilled.
To the inside. And the foul on Victor Oladipo. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. And the call will be against Sabonis. That's his 1st foul. Here's Walker. AI outside. The shot's good. AI's got 40 points.
And, you know, he's been their go-to guy. Smart at knowing what shots to take, when to take them. Plays with really a perfect pace.
Here's Turner. And it's AI with the rebound. AI's got rebound number 13 with that last one. No good from Lamb.
And I think that's got to affect your mental game. I mean, missing open shots like that, unacceptable, and it'll probably mess with your head a little bit too.
Collison dishes to Turner. It's Oladipo on the wing. His three-pointers off the mark. Hornets leading by 13. Inside. Kaminsky misses. Pacers have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth. 4 of 9. There's the foul. It's on Jeremy Lamb. That's his 4th foul of the contest. And so here is Indiana. They've given up just 8 points in the 4th quarter. And for Victor Oladipo, for so many teams, he was the second option in offense. But now, Clark, he's shown he is a full-fledged #1 option.
And you know the thing about that, Kevin, that's really heartening is his teammates love him being in that spot. And that speaks to Oladipo's unselfishness and character. I mean, Russell Westbrook and Aaron Gordon both had great things to say about Oladipo's success leading the team. And again, just a credit to who he is as a young man.
Pacers trail by 12. Outside Collison. Turner with a screen for Collison. Kid Gilchrist against Bogdanovich. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Marked down low that time, and he got the 3-second call.
And hate to make a mistake there, have to stay focused.
Greg, I think they're just giving the game to him at this point. Can't make those kinds of errors.
To the middle. Here's AI. Sabonis grabs the board. Sabonis has got 7 rebounds in the game.
Boy, he's having a tough time right now. Seems like he's forcing his shot a bit to me, Kevin, not letting it come in the flow of the game.
They needed a run desperately, and boy, did they come up big.
And you know, it wasn't just about getting hot offensively. Defensively, they've been stellar as well.
And no doubt about it, in order for them to be successful, he has got to be a catalyst when it comes to scoring.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Charlotte.
Boy, guys, I really like how they've driven the ball to the basket in this game. I mean, they've been very aggressive with it.
And how about their post play? I mean, they're getting good offensive execution on the low block.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. And one thing that the Pacers struggled with last season and will have to answer this season, Clark, is finding a big man pair that works.
Well, you know what? You look at Sabonis and Turner, and they both have outstanding futures ahead of them and didn't play as well together as you would like, but I think there's still time to see if that can be worked out.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Kevin, I was able to listen in on Nate McMillan talking to his team. He was not happy with their defensive performance. He said they're getting everything they want. We've got to show them we can't let that happen. You have to make a stand. You have to get some stops, and that'll get us going on a run. Guys?
Thank you, David.
And given how big Kaminsky is, it's tough to knock him off balance. I mean, he does a really good job of maintaining his focus.
Collison, the pass to Turner. Now, here's Oladipo, covered by Lamb. Turner with the screen. Down low. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
Really adept at rolling after setting the screen. Turner, a difficult cover in these pick and rolls.
Here's AI. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. AI's got 45 points.
And every move he makes looks like the right one at this point.
No doubt about it, Greg. I mean, the game comes so naturally to him, easily. I mean, helping to expand their lead as they try to close this one out, he's doing it. Now, that's superb defense in low. I mean, they played it well. Not easy trying to alter these shots without fouling the shooter, and that's a good job of doing both.
For a second effort, he lays it in. AI's got 47 points.
And some guys just have a nose for scoring, and this one couldn't have been any easier.
Yeah, that was actually no defense at all there, Greg. I mean, layups don't come any easier than that. I mean, they're piling it on now.
And Lamb kicks to AI. Goes to the fadeaway and cans it. AI's got 49 points in the game.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
To the paint. Here's Turner. It's blocked. And they'll keep possession. Good work there as it goes.
And they've shown a little extra hustle on the offensive glass here in the second half. Second chance points are starting to add up for them, and they can use every one of them.
Here's AI. He got it again. Sensational. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Pacers trail by 17. Collison, the pass to Bogdanovich. Sabonis a screen on Kid Gilchrist. Here's Bogdanovich, and he comes off the screen to bury the jump shot.
Outstanding job, Bogdanovich. So skilled at patiently working for a high percentage look.
Outside Kid Gilchrist. They set the screen. Turner with the steal. And a fast break now for the Pacers. And Bogdanovich kicks to Collison. Turner with a screen for Oladipo, and it's Bogdanovich in the corner. Outside Collison. This one for three. He can't hit that time. And Charlotte will go the other way with it. Pass to Lamb. At the elbow, it's AI. To the left side wing. Shoots from the corner, and the basket by Kaminsky.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for Charlotte.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about...
So no problem for Charlotte as they get the win. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
AI, I've got Griff here. He's got a few questions for you if you have a second.
Oh, sure, yeah. Hey, Griff. Hey, everybody.
AI, stand-out performance tonight. You've really taken your offense to another level lately. How'd it feel to get all those buckets?
It felt great. My teammates were feeding me the ball, and Coach kept calling my numbers, so I sort of just let instinct take over, and before I knew it, we had the W.
Does Coach usually make adjustments like that when someone gets hot?
Yeah, he's got a good feel for the game, and he knows how to adjust the offense for whatever's working. Some nights it might be me, some nights it might be someone else, but, you know, we all just out here trying to win some games.
And when you did. Thanks for the time, AI.
Thank you, Griff. So how we doing, Charlie? We good?
We're good, AI. Thank you.
All right, thanks, guys.